Good morning, everybody. This is Chris from ASendIt Gear, and this is going to be pretty raw because really, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I don't really know anything about this social media thing, but something that I got to do. Anyway, so if you can sit tight for a few minutes and come along with me on my rant, if you want to call it a rant, maybe. But it's basically going to be sharing some information about ASendIt. We just recently did a video that was my good friend, the Miltonator. He's got a phenomenal YouTube channel. Check him out. Help me put together. I was always get asked what ASendIt's all about. So we came up with that video. And then we had an idea to start coming out with almost like a series of videos that will cover not only gravity sports overcoming fears, but how it translates as well into everyday fear problems that everybody has in our society. PTSD to be one, fear of getting your education, losing weight, leaving an abusive relationship. There are so many people in society that have the issues of overcoming their fear. So what our hope is that we can kind of help you overcome those fears. Now, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not claiming on this video or any of the videos that we do that we have the answers. We don't. But what we do have is things that worked for us, and we were hoping to have people on the channel. We want to eventually spotlight people that are in gravity sports or even just regular day people, how they've overcome their fears, and maybe that you can pull stuff from those experiences to help overcome your fears. So once again, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. What I do know is that I had to do this because I'm waiting for like the perfect video equipment, how to learn how to do all this. I don't know what I'm doing, and it probably you're going to tell that I can't. I don't. But the fact is, that's succumbing to my fear of like, oh, someone's going to, have something bad to say about my video. I don't really care at this point. And I want to thank my recent inspiration, Andy Fratelli from... he's got an amazing podcast and videos. It's MF CEO Project. I just got to give him a shout out because he did actually inspire me to make this video. Although we were moving towards doing this, I don't have any editing skills or filming skills, or I don't even really know how to work my computer, to be quite honest with you. So I always have to depend on somebody else. But there again, that's another form of fear. And I'm like, you're just a bonehead for even succumbing to that. So I want to thank Andy for helping me get out a little bit farther. It's like, when you put yourself out there, you're open to criticism. And, I don't really care. What's more important to me is getting the message out about overcoming your fear. I had to overcome a lot of stuff after my deployment. I'm currently doing nursing school right now. I'm almost done. I had to overcome a lot of fears with that. And I think a lot of people want to do things in life, and whatever the fear may be, your age or your weight, or, just a lot of us are not in the right mindset to learn to overcome those fears. So mountain biking, you probably do this more than once. It's pretty much, I feel like it saved my life. Not just the riding part of it, but I started building out in trails and building bigger jumps and learning how to accomplish those jumps, and then I did builder jumps. And what I learned is I learned a habit of overcoming my fear through my gravity sports, and I believe that it can those kind of principles or frame of mind can help a lot of people, and I think everybody's capable of doing it. And a lot of professional athletes that we watch on TV, for instance, gravity sports athletes, we watch them in amazement because we're like, wow, how do they do that? Or I don't know if I could ever do that. Well, they've just learned to overcome their fears, and they've done it at another level that we just don't. So I think everybody has that in them. It's just something you got to work on. It's a mind frame. It's a lifestyle. It is something that we have to work on a daily basis, just like a relationship. Your frame of mind is something you have to work on every day. And once again, I don't have the answers. What I'm doing is just I want to share this with people as well, because I had an amazing PTSD counselor when I came back. I had a lot of issues about the whole war itself and why I was there, and I don't know. I mean, all of us know why we have our issues. And so I had to figure things out on my own, and so I believe that people just need help. So I needed someone to help me kind of learn a coping mechanism, and as well as I was working on myself, and I still got a long ways to go. I believe it's something that you have to deal with on a daily basis, but it's your mindset. It's your how do you tackle fears, and do you let fear get in your head and then rule you, or do you say, screw that, I'm busting through this, and basically, like, you're going to hear this more and more all the time, is our company is all about sending it, and it's not just the physical aspect of sending it, it's also about sending it mentally. So you have to be strong, you have to be like, don't succumb to the fear, and it's not easy. I know for a lot of times when I'm doing a jump, it takes me 2 or 3 runs at it to be like, dude, send it. And then what I love about my shirts, and that's where the idea came up from. Now, when I look down at my shirt, I go, dude, really? And I will send it, And it feels so good sometimes when those jumps have crippled me mentally and I'm able to push through it. And I'm like, it feels so exciting inside. And then I've learned to translate those same principles, those same kind of like mindset to overcome daily fears that you deal with on a daily basis. Like we come across in life a lot of obstacles and negative people out there and negative situations. And you've got to learn to be able to succumb to the fear, like, bust through it, beat it down, punch it. You know what I mean? Like, I get aggressive, and you just got to learn to do it. It's not easy. It's something you got to train yourself to do. There are some people that just have it, and they're good at it, and that's why they're at high levels of business or pro athletes or whatever. They've been able to tap into that, but everybody's capable of it, and that's why it's important for me to do these videos, to do this company. There's just a lot to it, and you'll learn. And the reason why I'm doing this video is Miltonator. Once again, check out this video. He's on YouTube. He's amazing. He helped me do this video because people always ask, what is ASendIt all about? And the video was only a 6-minute clip. It doesn't really cover our whole conversation. So the goal of this channel is to eventually have a video series where we're doing videos on a regular basis. Milton hopefully is going to be a big part of this channel. And then we want to highlight people overcoming their fears, and we want to highlight gravity sports. It's a great translation. It can be any kind of sport, anything that you're into. Everybody is on their own journey, on their own path, on their own time. So whatever sport that you're into, whatever that is. Some people, a 10-foot jump may take one person one shot at it, but another person, it may take him 10 times to get up the goal to jump that 10-foot gap. It doesn't matter. What matters is overcoming your fear at some point at your pace. What somebody else can do has no relation to what you can do. But you have to really work on mentally training yourself and putting yourself in a mindset that will help you propel past your fears. So anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I just want to basically touch base with everybody. Please join our YouTube channel. We are going to put out a lot of content, where we are working on a second video right now. We're going to feature Zane Fletch. He's an amazing writer. I've met him through some friends. I rode with him, and he's amazing. Okay, so we're going to be our first video is going to be featuring that and overcoming a fear that we're working on the video. But once again, I don't have the skills to do all the editing and all the filming, so I kind of have to depend on people at this point. I will learn how to do it. But right now, my focus is on finishing nursing school. I graduate in January, so I'm kind of at the last, the last rounding third base, and I can see home plate. So once I finish that, I'll be able to focus more on the company and this. But I just felt that it was important to get this thing going because I really think we can make a difference. And like I said, I'm not claiming I know the answers. I don't know a lot of stuff, but I do know I've come across a good formula, and I'm sure someone's wrote books on it or whatever, but I don't know. The fact remains is, even if I help one of you out there, it's totally worth my time and effort to do what I'm doing. And so some of the videos, like for instance, I'm working on building a dirt jumper. A good couple friends of mine are building it. Yeah, I am 45, 46. I don't care. That's just fear creeping in your head. So I'm going to learn how to dirt jump. And I'm going to also do some videos showing you my progression. I'll show you when the bike comes out being built. I'm going to go out there and it's going to be scary as hell because those jumps are big. But I will overcome it. And I'm going to do videos showing us doing things and overcoming them. There's some things, one for instance, I'd like to skydive with my good buddy Clayton Peterson from Ride It Out. He's living it, man. He's living it. He's helping people with PTSD. He's overcoming his own PTSD issues, his own fears, and my goal is I got to cut a little weight, but I want to skydive with him. And after I graduate, it's going to be kind of like another fear I'm going to overcome, because we all have a fear of flying and skydiving. But once again, those skydiving people, amazing. They've overcome their fears. They're fearless basically when you watch the videos. So we have a lot of stuff coming, and once again, once I finish nursing school, it will really ramp up. So I hope that you guys will share these videos. I hope that you will join us on YouTube, join us on Instagram. We're trying to build this company up. The faster we can get going in this company, the faster we can help a lot of people. Not only just, I'm talking about the fear thing, but there's people around me that are helping me with this stuff that need help financially. And so I want to be able to help a lot of people that mentally, but also financially. There's a lot of things that we can do with PTSD people need a lot of help. My wife and I volunteered recently for homeless, where they give out food and stuff, and there's just so many people that need help, and this company, I believe, is the platform to help people mentally, but financially, and I just think we can do a lot of good. So I know this was kind of like a rant, but I had to explain kind of where we're going to go with this. Please share this. Please join our Instagram. Join our YouTube. This is only the beginning. We're just getting going, and we really appreciate the support. I don't really know a lot about all this social media stuff, but man, I just hit 200 on Instagram, and I'm like, I see people with like hundreds of thousands or millions, and I'm like, how the heck did they do that? But anyway, I'm figuring it all out. We're figuring the whole company thing out. It's a lot of navigating, and once I'm done with nursing school, we'll be able to put 100% into the videos and the company. So we do have something pretty exciting. We're going to the Cranks and Crafts up in Big Bear in a couple weeks, and apparently it's a really big event. It's our first big event, and we're really stepping out there as a company. It's a big commitment because we're just getting started with the company. So hopefully support us and check out our gear on our website. We do have our first video up already there. And we really appreciate you guys joining. Everybody that has already ordered stuff and you joined the ASendIt family, we really appreciate it. And we love having you part of the family and part of the movement. Thanks so much for all your guys' support. And, look forward to seeing you guys out there. And keep ascending it. And once again, that doesn't mean just physically, but it's mentally. Keep ascending it in your life and busting through all your fears. All right, we'll see you next video. Thanks.